Welcome to the George's FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss all things round 12, what our trades were, how we went, and our trade plans. And I'd like to say should be good, but it is not looking good. This weekend was a shit because the Crows boys are battered and bruised. Dylan Moore's 169 was a pleasant surprise. Somewhat makes up for the 3-round average of 70, but that was nice. But yeah, probably the reason why I went up in ranks. But yeah, fuck the Crows. Had enough of this team. No more finals. Yeah, Dylan Moore put a massive dagger in us again. Or every year our season ends. No finals since 2017, so pretty annoying. Last quarter, Matthew Nix, first centre bounce in the last quarter, puts Max Michelini in the midfield. Fuck it, Max Michelini in midfield. Completely out of ideas. And I love Max. He's going to be a good player. He's a good player already. But that just seemed like I don't know. It's just so random. And yeah, I'm all for trying new plays in the midfield, but that was weird. Yeah. That was painful. Watching Crouch had a sore shoulder in the first quarter, so I do think he probably played through it. Dawson probably should not have played. He just sat full forward for the fourth quarter and really did nothing. So those injuries are very concerning. And our cash gen's shit, and our trade plans, I wish we went Jordan Clark, but we didn't, so we suck. And we went Luke Ryan instead. And we should have gone Jordan Clark, who scored more and went up 60k. Yeah. Terrible week. With the Crows boys going, just the Crows game was a disaster. Apart from Moore, I must say, if you're a Hawthorn supporter, I'm not even a Hawthorn supporter, but Dylan Moore would be one of my favourite players in the AFL. There's just so much to like about him. Just the work rate, 5 round of 104, 105. So that's what we've got from him, so pretty good. Probably back to 70 next week. But yeah, the work rate, selflessness, dishes off that goal to Gunston, could have kicked it himself, could have kicked 6. He cracks in all the time. Love watching him play. And even if he doesn't score, he's a joy to watch. So you'd want him on your team. And yeah, one of my favourites. If I was Hawthorn supporter, he'd definitely be my favourite player. But gee, he's good to watch when he's on. Although I did whinge the last 3 weeks, we need something from Moore. So, yeah, it's life of a half forward is what it is. Defense, we didn't. We put our players back on. Let's refresh. Okay, so this is how we lined up last week for round 12. We VC'd Dacos, so we did miss Bont. I think the most popular VC was Dacos. I mean, probably didn't think about it too hard. I just thought, it's Dacos on Friday. Just VC him in his current form. His 5 round must be 140 or something. 137. So yeah, pretty hard to go past. But Bont was playing against an undermanned undermanned Collingwood. 3 starting midfielders out, I think they had. So. And no Libber, no Richards. Probably should have put it on Bont, but it's alright. Brought in Luke Ryan. There was no kick-ins this game, and the ball didn't even enter defence, and he still went 150 DT. I just can't believe this. He's infuriating to watch. I watched the second half of this, and he does nothing for 10 minutes, and he finally gets control in the back line. Chip, 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 and boom, 124. I mean, if they're winning, then I don't see why not. But I listened to SEN, and David King thinks the game style was a bit fraudulent, but you can't knock it today. They played unbelievable. So maybe I just stay in my lane and talk SuperCoach. Sheasel was out. Nick Martin is a slight concern. His DT was fine, and he had missed from 5 metres out. Couldn't believe it. So would have probably tunned. Went 95 if he kicked that, but yeah, Ridley's taken more kick-ins. He's not really what's his 5 round? 96. There's a lot of other good defenders at the moment, so I'm not sure he's top 6 in that. They've got so many users back there, but Yeah, he's just going to keep him. He's durable, keep playing. He can probably still do 95 to 100, but Ridley's pretty injury prone, so if something happens to him, probably improves him. We held Closey and Wilson. Why? Dropped 15k, dropped 12k. That we have no money. We should have just cashed him in and like not be attached to maxed out rookies. But yeah, it would have been nice to get something from them because most people have probably traded these two. And I figured, we're holding good rookies. We might get a bit of an extra score, but no, they completely shit the bed. Reed tried to KO Wilson, which wasn't great, and lost the Rising Star. Closey has 70 break-even, plays the Saints, so I think give up transition points. So I might hold for this one, but then he'll be gone. Zach Reed's just injured again, is what it is, and Muddy Hoa's dead pick. So, we get Whitford back. There's too many good defenders, and we're going to absolutely cop it at D6 because people at D6 will have Houston, Jordan Clark, who I think is top 6 over Houston. Like McGovern's doing well. I won't pick older players just how I am, but I guess a bit easier in defense. But yeah, soft tissue. McGovern and Holmes have terrible soft tissue history, so I'm just going to avoid and double down. Nas played high up the ground, I think. But yeah, Hayden Young's a good one. So I think there's a lot of like Dale's playing unreal. So I'm surprised his 5 rounds 107. I feel like he's playing better than that. So I feel like and Whitford's going to get tagged till the next 3 weeks. So I just feel like we're just going to cop it and just lose 15 points a week at D6. Probably more. Probably 100 over the buys. Mids was okay. I think we paid up for Butters and hasn't really. I paid 620 and just Porter not doing that great at the moment. I don't think they make the 8. Pretty fraudulent team under Hinkley. Sarong's just going. I guess if you held off on getting Sarong, well done. You'll get him probably 2 weeks for not a bad price, probably 600. Heaney didn't play. Green didn't play. Yeah, Dawson's clearly hampered. I don't know. Was he hampered or just bad? It would make sense that he's probably hampered. I hope both Crows boys just have this week off and come back. Now, Dawson, I don't know the injury. It's a foot issue. I don't know how long it's going to take to heal or whatever. Crouch is a big concern because AC joint in a sling, so he plays in 5 days, and they do play Richmond as well. So that was not annoying to miss this week, but the game is like, there's a lot of luck involved in the game, but you win some, you lose some. Like, look at this bullshit. I held Sexton because Power called someone the F word, and now I get a 3-4 round average of like 100 or something. Just like unbelievable luck. But then you lose 2 midfielders in the bye rounds, and you lose Richards, you lose Darcy Jones, your Cashin goes to shit. So at the end of the day, I think the good players always finish like top 200-300. We're not quite there, but luck sort of evens out. And so you can say unlucky, but you also got to acknowledge that you do get like this section was a lot of luck too. So take the good, take the bad, and then it usually spits out something ballpark of what you deserve. But yeah, Merritt's so annoying. How we paid for Merritt and Rao too much. I know that, but they had really nice runs, and I was thinking, well, they've got really nice runs coming up. No one's going to have them. Will be a nice pod for us. I think the logic was wrong because both of them got attention in multiple games. Like, look at this, Richmond, West Coast, North did nothing. Even Rao did alright against Geelong, nothing against North. We got him for the West Coast game, got tagged. I don't know. I just thought we should have just gone like a Bailey Dale, but yeah. Terrible value. But I think there'll be top 6 from here, hopefully. Or top 8. So that's that. At least we didn't pick Oliver. That's a problem. You pick value, you pick Oliver, you get fake premium. So, yeah. Green will come back. Green is, the role is there. He's just, I don't know, bit of injury and stuff. So Hopefully he's alright. Gore 95, don't even care. Most people have him. English went well. I was tempted to trade to Moyle, which I don't have the trades for, so I didn't do it. I think this game was a little lucky because English had 50 hitouts and Darcy Cameron had 50 hitouts, and I felt like English hit the ball down Dacos's throat. Like, I think Dacos broke the record for first possession, so he was okay. Like, you take the 130, and Rowan is like, I can't figure out Rowan at all, but I think Grundy's going to be R2. And if this trade count was 18, I would actually still trade English to Grundy. But it's 13 because we don't know how to manage trades. So I think the buy as well has something to do with that. You get the extra game from Grundy. But look, if English can get close, he could beat him. But I'll be okay with that. But I feel like this is a little bit of false hope. Not sure. Anyway, we'll get Isaac back. We love watching Isaac, and I think we're going to VC him into Dacos this week. Yeah, we'll VC against Geelong at the SCG. Yeah, Geelong a bit. I don't know. They nearly lost to Richmond at home. Not in great form. Flanders was good. I'll speak about Flanders and Sexton in a second, but yeah, Dylan Moore, incredible, unbelievable. I can't believe the Crows let a player get 27 and 5 goals, and it could have been 7 because he missed an easy snap and then he dished one off to Gunston at the end. Darcy Wilson, we held. Bad hold. I think he scored. Who dropped out for us? Closey dropped out. So Wilson did count. We could have got Jordan Clark, got 70 points, but we suck. Frazier was good. Fisher will get back. Freya, I'm not sure how to say. And yeah, Richards, we still have. What were our trades last week? I forgot. We brought in Sullivan and Ryan. We got rid of Sweet and somebody who sucks. I don't know. Forgot. We can actually check. We had heaps of money in the bank. Oh, Darcy. He doesn't suck. He's awesome. I don't know why we said that. But yeah, fine with getting rid. Lucky Darcy should have tonned. I think he gave away like a 50 or 2 at the start of the game. Was on massive negatives. But yeah, he was great. Now, Sexton and Flanders. I look at Gold Coast and I think that they're trying Graham a little bit in different roles. Graham's looked good, but if you're pushing for finals, do you want your rookie in the midfield? Trying Davies in there. Humphrey's getting subbed out. Sexton's playing alright at halfback. You got Powell coming back. Why wouldn't you just chuck Flanders back in the midfield and run Sexton and Powell off halfback? You got Jeffrey there. You got McAndrew back there. Probably Jeffrey might go out, but McAndrew's playing unreal. You got decent keys back there in Collins and Ballard. So I think that, I don't know, do they really... I think Sexton can play a role back there. I think he had a bad clanger at the end where he passed to Took, and Took's, like, it was sort of a hospital hand pass that Took was calling for, but... Oh yeah, don't get me started on Took's goal at the end. Like, saved... Look, was on for like a 60 or 70 and then finished on 110 from a charity goal, but I think I want to hold Sexton because I don't want to throw away a potential keeper. Now, he might be an absolute dud when Power comes back. I'm aware of that, but if he's not, who am I trading him to? I'm trading him to somehow trying to get Rankin or Zorko. I don't know how I'm going to get that. I don't know how I'm going to get money for that. So I'm not going to trade Sexton on this buy. I've decided I'm going to wait. Wait. So yeah. What's his 36 break even has the Saints this week. So he'll get to 400k. And if something goes wrong, then we'll just sideways him to somebody cheap. Like, I don't know. It'll be like 100k to Jackson. So, yeah. Do we really want Jackson, though? Probably not, unless something happens to Darcy or we get an injury. So anyway, we have no money. We have 13 trades. We have 1, 2, maybe 3, and we want 24 upgrades, basically. 3 or 4. Rogers is no use to us anymore. I think if he plays, he's just such a high sub risk. But I don't even know what I want to do this week. Do we get rid of Wilson? Do we hold off on Zorko? Zorko feels a bit off because of his age, and Brisbane's season's pretty much done. What's their run like? Do we have any Brisbane players? No. What is their run? Okay, Dogs, I think they'll lose that. Saints, easy. I think they'll knock off Port at home. Melbourne, not in great form. Adelaide, at the Gabba, they probably knock us off. I see lots of winnable games here. Sydney probably lose, but at home, you never know. You know, I can see them winning a lot of games here, so I definitely think, yeah, they probably don't stuff around with Zorko much. Do we get him or wait one with a 130, 125 break even? Then he's got the Saints. He's got this 60 in his system, and the major, the 160 drops out, so he's going to drop. I suspect, I can't navigate this. If he goes 100, drops 8k. If he goes 100 again on the Saints, which he probably goes 140, drop money. 170 break even on the Saints. He probably hits that against them. Just watching McGovern, Barras, and even Edwards for West Coast, just gobbling up everything the Saints kicked. So I guess that's interceptors. So I think, yeah, they'll get a lot of ball back there with Zorko. And he did get 80 DT the other week after just having a horrendous first quarter. Just gave away 50s and frees, and everything he touched turned to crap in the first quarter, so he couldn't recover a score. I honestly don't know what to do. So there's McKercher, who would be a great 23rd. Not a great 23rd, but a budget 23rd, which is our price range. Does he come back? I'm not sure. I mean, he scores at halfback, 88, 95, 74. This was half forward, 102, 135, 90. It's probably around the 95 mark looking at this. It's pretty good. It's better than Whitfield. I think I'd take McKercher D6 over Whitfield. So we could just do Wilson to... I don't think we have the trades for that. We need to trade Hoare eventually. What do we do here? A mid. No, we can grab... So the rookies are McNeil. Now, I think McNeil's job you would think is safe because Vandermeer and Harms have done hamstrings. They also have another slot with Darcy out for 2 weeks. So I think McNeil is safe until the bye. What's his projected? He's got this 80 in his system and a 40, I think. 80 and a 40. So his projected is... If he goes 40-40, he makes 50k. It's not a lot, and then has the bye. Did kick a clutch goal, but did come on late too. So I think he's okay player. He's 160k, and then now this is sort of this Dawson. Now they can either easily swap him out for the other Dawson, so who should be available. Our trades were so bad last week. We should have got Clark and Ryan. Got rid of Wilson, Closey. I'm not sure. Yeah, key defender is probably going to score shit. I guess DPP is nice. And then the one that can score is McMullen. No DPP. He's probably going to be stuck at F7, F8. Once they get injuries, he'll be gone too. So 32 and 65. If you can avoid the vest, I think he'll be okay. Because he's come on as sub, I think. Both games, I think. I think we'll throw McMullen in for now. Now, if he doesn't play, I don't even know if this is the right play, because then we can't even get Rankin and Zorko if we do that. Let's revert. What else can we do? We can just Wilson down to double down, 300k, and we can get. I might as well just go closey to Zorko. Something like that. Christ, why is he? Do I want to pay 620 for 610 for Zorko though? I want Geordie Clark next week. I can't get him. I have no money. Where's the money? It's just D6. No money at all. $0. I think I'd rather get Jordan Clark next week than Zorko. And hope Zorko, not say injury, but hope he drops in price significantly, which won't happen against the Saints. I don't know what I'm doing. If you have any idea what I should do, let me know. Let's click optimize. I think I just like to downgrade a little bit. Grab some downgrades. I think Billy Dowling will play this week if the Crows boys are out. I don't know why he's been held back in the SNFL so long. Like, we've tried Berry. He's not sure. Like, I don't know if Berry's good or not, to be honest. I think there's some good signs. There's a few red flags for like disposal and stuff like that, and like fumbles a bit. And then Schoenberg, I don't really see it with Schoenberg, but the Crows seem to like him, so they keep playing. But I think Dowling deserves a shot. I think he's been getting like 30 touches a game in this NFL or something. So I hope they bring him in. He was a pig as a junior. But yeah, I don't know what the Crows are doing. It's just like we keep players in the SNFL too long, way too much. It's just, I don't know what it is. Like, Crows piss me off so much. All right, how many are we fielding this week? Let's do Heaney VC. 2, 4, 6, 8. No, hang on. So again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. We're footing 19 without the Crows boys. We'll probably trade into some rooks or something. So I think the targets are potentially McKercher or Zorko. And then we'll look. I really want Jordan Clark. I just watched him and like Ryan wax nonstop, and I think Ryan's more shameful than Jordan Clark. But Clark, like, he intercepts, he rebounds, doesn't get much kick-ins, but yeah, he gets involved in the junk too. So I really like him. I think I wrote out an All-Australian team. I think I put on Big Footy somewhere, just in the Big Footy thread, and I put Clark at halfback, and that was before he played today. I had Clark and Dale as my flankers, so I think he's really good. I think he's top 6, so. And I think he has positive matchups for the next like 5 or 6 weeks, but I think like things change. Like, I think some of them have gone to like -1 on the DFS thing, if you have any idea what I'm talking about. So I can't be bothered checking the other buys because, yeah, don't know. I'd like to know the timeline on Dawson and Crouch before I do much, but let's have a look at leagues quickly. I want to check my cash leagues. I'm in a few. This is the main one. How we going? We got a big percentage booster this week. We're 4th at the moment, but we're quite a way away. This guy's 170. Dawson was such a killer this week. Got Grundy. Went Harrison. Held Darcy. Midfield's pretty good. This took really pissed me off, that lucky goal. Guy in second. Oh, Sinclair. No, I like that. He's got Ed Richards. Unlucky, but yeah, I like that as a pod. Horn Francis. I think you just keep him, honestly. You can do 105 plus. Like, Midfield's full of donkeys this year. Moyle, that's a big advantage. He would have done well if he has Moyle. I didn't do that well this week. This guy, Naki, is in Discord. I think I was 1 and 2 with him last year. I think I just pipped him at the end. Well, I think so. Was it 4th and 5th for a prize? I can't remember. This is the other cash league, $100 one. Oh, we're a bit behind in this one. This guy's got Nas or Stuart Oliver, fake premium. Yeah, Stuart's a bit bemusing. Looks really, really off. Again, same thing, like the trainers went to him again. Like, I feel like he's playing through something. He's very, very fumbly. I don't know what's happened with him. Something's off. Oops. Let's check this one. The 4th. Got 150 on 5th. Jeez, this guy's free. Free. Few people in the 40k, 30k. You make up big ground, though. Check DR's league. Abs, unstoppable abs. No, he's looking good. Conway, yeah, pretty good. I wonder if he trades Oliver or not. They had a really bad game. Janeth's doing good. The Sword Play Boys 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. 5th. We're going to cop it this week really bad with the Crows boys out, especially against Richmond, but no use crying about it. Although it is nice to whinge, but yeah, anyway. That's it from me. I have a really sore foot. I went on a hike today and I only made about a quarter of where I wanted to go because I have a boxing bag, like a boxing punching ball that like comes back and forth. I started kicking it and I kicked the metal post really hard and I don't think it's fractured or anything, but I can't walk on my foot at the moment. It's really painful. I don't know why I tried to hike with it. I just like limped. I thought it'd just get better as you walked a bit and warmed up, but I was no good. I tried to go up the stairs. It was just really dumb, but that was my weekend anyway. Kicked the fucking metal pole. That's it from me. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.